Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to BPX TV Réseau, channel 18.6 digital. As you could see this Sunday afternoon, we are here at Randy's restaurant. You may wonder what we're doing here. Well, they are having a dinner for Mayor Daniela Levine Cava, and it's only fair that we would be here, BPX, to cover this dinner. Why, you may ask? As you know, she's very, very active in the Haitian community. She's a big supporter of the Haitian community. Therefore, it's only fair that we are here to cover what she has to tell us today. So stay tuned. We're going to cover all the ins and outs, and stay with us. We'll be right back. Are you ready? Come and celebrate OMD's second annual gala with one of our favorite bands, T-Vice. We are excited and can't wait to give you a taste of Winter Wonderland. Join us at Premier Banquet Hall, 8300 Southwest 8th Street, Suite 208. Doors open at 9 p.m. For more information, visit owningmydestiny.com. And for VIP tickets, call 305-546-9679 or 786-424-9417. We can't wait to see you. Remember, this is going to be a magical and memorable evening. See you Saturday, December 9 at Premier Banquet Hall, hosted by Owning My Destiny. Happy holidays! Watch BPX TV, where you learn and laugh, and we are international. BPX TV, the one and only.
Allô?
Allô, oui, quand on est là?
Ben là, je suis au volant.
Qui ça?
M'a conduit.
Moi, dans Charlie Bloom. Gen piyay, gen cadeau.
Qui ça dit? Gen piyay, gen cadeau. J'arrive tout de suite.
Piyay! 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 Shelley Bloom's Fashion Clothiers, 3 costumes, 3 mouchoirs poches, 3 cravates, 3 chemises, 3 paix chaussettes, 373 Shelley Bloom's Fashion Clothiers, #1 in America.
Gen piyay, gen cadeau.
Dans Shelley Bloom. Consamble tout.
Los Autocel AN Carentol, c'est référence aux affaires machines. C'est Nandulox. 2401 Pembrook Road, Hollywood, Florida. 33 020. Téléphone 954 893 81 18. C'est seul côté. Yo prend cash, yo prend les way, yo finance. Et puis yo gen bon prix. Ah! Pas besoin. Isuzu, Toyota, Honda, Kia, BMW, Nissan, Chevrolet, Ford, Van, Pick-up, n'importe voiture côté toujours rêvé. Kouya, ou besoin de notre Doulox. Parce que ouais, yo kounye, pendant ma parole là, 2401 Pembrook Road. Mane pour Rickson Walk. Deal c'est Sony dans la forme qui voyait. Prenez le téléphone ça. C'est 86 290 43 78. C'est notre Doulox Autocel.
BPX TV Réseau, chaîne 18.6 digitale. L'espoir de la culture haïtienne.
We have here today. So starting at the far end, we have North Miami Mayor Alex Desaulniers. We have North Miami Vice Mayor Mary Estime Irvin. And then in the middle, we have County Commissioner Marlene Bastien. And then we have Representative Marie Woodson. And then right here to my right, we have Representative Dottie Joseph. And of course, as you know, in the middle, we have our County Mayor, Daniela Levine Cava. Great. So in addition to our elected officials that we have here, we also are joined by North Miami Councilman Pierre France Charles, North Miami Beach Commissioner Daniela Jean, North Miami City Clerk Vanessa Joseph, and North Miami Councilwoman Cassandra Timothée. And of course, across the audience, we're surrounded by a great group of community leaders. And of course, we're surrounded by a great group of community leaders from across the county who are those. Oh yes, and of course, our Miami Gardens Councilman Linda Juliana. Yes. All right. So before we get started, we'll begin with brief remarks. Oh, I'm so sorry. We have Senator Daphne Campbell here as well. Thank you all for being here today. Thank you so much. Thank you for your service and your tireless commitment to our well-being. And I know we're all grateful for the opportunity to hear from you in a few. So we're going to start off with a few remarks from the elected officials, ending with Mayor Levine Cava. However, the heart of today's event is for you guys. It lies in your voice, your questions, and your concerns. So we really want to hear from you. So as you came in, you probably got one of these question cards. You should still have some at the tables. So if you have any questions, feel free to fill them out, and we'll come by and collect them. Or if you haven't received one, raise your hand, and we'll be happy to bring you one as well. Okay, so remember, today is about creating a dialogue. The purpose of this event is about building understanding, about collectively shaping our future. So again, your questions matter today. So with that in mind, I'd like to hand things off first to Mayor Alex Desaulniers to get us started on the work that he's done with the mayor so far.
Thank you so much, Jessica. Good afternoon, everyone. I know in North Miami we can do better. Good afternoon. It is a pleasure for me to be here with my colleagues to talk about one of our colleagues and why we need to elect her. Ms. Judd, you know we're gonna have to put you in timeout. Commissioner, Mayor, and everything, Daniela Levine Cava, who I've known for over 20 years, and I know Commissioner Bastien knew her forever, but the work she has done is a tireless, not only an advocate for the Guiding Lighting Program and working towards wonderful things in Miami-Dade County, but actually, Commissioner, I met you almost 15 years ago when I was working with Cindy Lerner with Maria Gaston, and watching all of the work that you have done in this county. And I, as a mayor who can attest to what a leadership of a mayor does with the assistance of our county commissioner. In North Miami 7 years ago, under a different leadership, a different mayor, North Miami suffered where residents, the services that we could have provided, over $20 million due to the leadership of the county mayor, actually, the former county mayor. And under this leadership, working with our county commissioner, and we are so thankful for Commissioner Bastien championing, but hand in hand, because there's two things about politicians. And I always say this to people. If you need someone to speak, I may not be that person. But if you need someone to get things done, you have the right person. And you, not a mayor, happen to have both. She has been a friend of this community, a friend of us, fighting so hard on the front line when it comes to immigration, fairness, and equity. And for what you have done alongside with our county commissioner to make sure that the families in North Miami are represented and we have an equal share and we have a little place at the table forever. We are grateful and thank you. And seeing this welcome right here, Madam Mayor, you got North Miami locked, and thank you. And now, Vice Mayor Mary Estime Irvin.
Good afternoon, everyone. Bonsoir. It is a pleasure for me to be here with you today, and it's a pleasure for me to be here, especially on this occasion. I am Vice Mayor Mary Estime Irvin, and welcome to the beautiful city of North Miami. As you know, we have a very diverse community, a large Haitian American community. So I'm going to be a little bit controversial. So I remember about 4 years ago when we had to make a decision. If we can get a little silence. So 4 years ago we had to make a decision to choose someone as our county commissioner. And I was looking for a partner. I was looking for a partner for North Miami. I was looking for someone that would stand with North Miami. And so, even though I had looked at Commissioner Daniela Levine Cava's work at the time, that she had been doing great work, but I decided to send with someone else. And I endorsed another candidate. Elections is over. This is one thing I love about democracy. Elections are over. And now I had to work with our county commission, with our mayor. And I can tell you, and I'm so proud to hold this microphone and said that from the day that she has been elected, I have worked with her tirelessly, or we have worked together to make sure that North Miami is a better place to work, live, and play. So the mayor just talked about a couple of one incident that we worked so hard to accomplish here in North Miami. And even though we're talking about Daniela Levine Cava, I have to give kudos to Commissioner Marlene Bastien for standing with the mayor and supporting North Miami. So I don't know if a lot of you know, actually, I believe this restaurant has benefited from what we call the Community Redevelopment Agency grants. And so at one point, the city of North Miami had an agreement with the county that isn't so nice. We're going to say that it wasn't so nice. And so this council, my colleagues and I decided that, you know what, we're going to fight, along with our county commissioner, that we wanted something better. And I can tell you that she heard our voice, along with our advocate, County Commissioner Marlene Bastien. She heard our voice. We had to talk and we had to iron out things. The county commissioners, along with the chair, along with all of the county commissioners, made it possible that we were able to recapture some of the, when I say recapture, have an opportunity to recapture, because prior to that we lost about $20 million. But they've made up. We were able to get a 75% TIF, and there were other agreements so that we can do better for businesses like Randy's Restaurant. So that's just an example of my interaction with our mayor. Another interaction is, has anyone seen the new trolleys? All of the trolleys that's going on in North Miami? Well, that's the half-penny sales tax at work. And again, that's the relationship that we have with our county commissioners that are making those things possible. But more importantly, she is there, even at our local events. So everybody knows that every year I have a Soup Joumou celebration. Guess who was there at our Soup Joumou celebration? We actually collaborated about a year or two ago. Again, she is present. So I am proud to stand in front of the community without a doubt to say, I endorse this mayor. Not because it's popular, but because she has done the work. Because she has been there. I mean, there's a little joke in our community that says, si que nous on baptême poupée dans la cave. So we have if we have a baptism and we say, hey, we're baptizing a doll and you invite her, she'll be there. So, some people would say, oh, she shouldn't be, but that's to show that she is just active, she is willing, whether there's 5 people in the room or whether there's 1,000 people in the room, as you know, she's very demanding. She she is there. And I can stand here to say that she is a champion for North Miami, and I believe that she will continue to be a champion for North Miami in all of the things that we do. So thank you again publicly for your service, and I look forward to working with you for the next 4 years.
Thank you, Vice Mayor Irwin and Commissioner Bastien.
Bonsoir tout le monde. Honnête. Je dis à son grand jour. Son grand jour. Parce que ce n'est pas souvent pour gagner un monde sous pouvoir qui gagne cœur, qui gagne compassion, qui gagne courage, qui gagne amour pour la population la servir. Est-ce que nous comprenons? Lui fait une différence. L'on vote pour un politicien qui a besoin juste régler les affaires politiques et puis leur bout pour l'aller. Mais l'homme qui réellement croit dans le monde, l'homme qui croit dans la valeur du monde, l'homme qui croit dans l'importance du monde, l'homme qui comprend que tout le monde c'est le monde, l'homme qui comprend que voir tout le monde doit représenter, eh bien, on a besoin d'un leader qui a compassion, qui a courage pour camper, pour prendre des décisions plus difficiles. Parce que l'un des commissionnaires, parfois, on a regardé, on sait des décisions à prendre, c'est pour qu'on puisse camper. Parce que l'un dit pas, it takes courage. It takes courage to have someone with the compassion, the courage to do the right thing when it needs to be done. And over the years, Mayor Daniela Levin Cava has been that person. Ils sont femmes que j'ai rencontrées, nous pas la croire, depuis ça fait presque 41 ans. Yes, I met her 41 years ago. Oh, they say, you old, Marlon. Yes, I'm old. Deputy Wilson, we are both old. But young at heart. Young at heart. Qui j'ai rencontré? Donc seulement en 2 minutes, je vais parler vite. Moi, j'ai rencontré lui, j'étais membre board, Health and Rehabilitative Services. I was a board member from the Health and Rehabilitative Services, and she was a dynamic, feisty young lawyer, fighting for the people, fighting for the women, fighting for the children. That's when I met her. Moi, je rencontre encore dans la rue Miami, dans la bataille pour droits réfugiés haïtiens. Côté nous connaissons comme migration parallèle, il y a recevoir Cubain à 2 bras, ou les tapis rouges pour eux, ils mettent haïtiens dans la prison. Qui est-ce que tu es campé avec nous? Qui dit enough is enough? Traitement égal. Qui est-ce que c'est ça? Qui est-ce? Qui est-ce? Qui est-ce? Yes, she was on the streets with us, fighting for equal treatment, fighting for inclusion at a time when it was not politically correct to do so. And it takes courage, right? When it's not politically correct to do so, to take a position. And then she was an elected official then, but she was on the streets with us, fighting for what was right, for the Haitian refugees to be free, and that's so that they could, you know, take a piece of the pie, of the apple pie that every human being deserves. Donc, dernier commentaire dans mes faits, c'est candidature. Avant candidature là, when she was about to organize, to find an organization, Human Services Coalition. How many of you remember Human Services Coalition? Yes, yes. Here in the Marlon, I need your help. I need your help. Organisation ça, besoin de monde qui a réellement aidé à mettre le camper pour camper John. Et puis moi c'est une des premiers founding board members of the Human Services Coalition. Et donc d'accord que Human Services Coalition now Catalyst Miami is an avant-garde, forward-thinking and sustainable organization, and she started it. Woo! And lastly, she became commissioner. You know, pas quelqu'un qui pense qu'elle a gagné. You pense qu'il faut parler pour ton pangol pour gagner. But guess what? She's not pangol. She's a Jewish, white Jewish woman. Both for the commission, même pour commission, ni pour magistrat, ni pour underdog, parce que pensez pas la gagner. But guess what? She won. When she became a commissioner, she did it by, you know, being on the streets, walking the streets, talking to people. No one walks the street harder like this woman right here. No one. And then again, when she ran for mayor, again, you know, the naysayers were plenty. But guess what? Guess what? Daniela Levin Cava, with your support, became the first female, right, mayor in the history of Miami-Dade County. And I know you agree with me, she's doing a phenomenal job. Que c'est la question aider mon joueur caille, que c'est aider mon qui a des problèmes pour manger caille, que c'est aider grand tête, que c'est aider jeunes, que c'est investir dans l'infrastructure pour aider wood, que c'est faciliter le monde pour le travail. Eh bien, she's forward thinking, she's a visionary, she's courageous, she stands strong because she believes that Miami-Dade County can be the best, and we believe that if you give her 4 more years, she will continue to be the best. So, en créole, la petite 4 années en plus. C'est pour ça que vous dites, Gypsy, 4 l'autre année, oh, 4 l'autre année, 4 l'autre année, 4 l'autre année, 4 l'autre année, 4 more years, 4 more years. All right, thank you so much. Merci Empire. Now, I'm going to introduce someone who's turning heads at the Florida legislature. Yes, she's turning heads and she's making things happen. Put your hands together to welcome our State Representative Mary-Paul Woodson.
Well. I cannot top this one. I can't. Good evening, everyone. Bonsoir tout le monde. Buenas tardes. I said it in 3 languages because this is what we need for this woman sitting right here, Daniela Cava. Yes, we need our Haitian brothers and sisters. We need our American brothers and sisters, and we need our Hispanic brothers and sisters. Also, all the other languages that are spoken in Miami-Dade County. This is what we need to get Daniela Cava re-elected. And I want to start by saying thank you so much to my brother, my friend Jeff, for having such a nice place here that we come in and bring our mayor. I love the way that you have done in this place. So we are grateful, we are thankful. Et puis, pas faire jeudi en ce dernier jour, non? Retourner, venir acheter manger, venir supporter business là. All right, now, all about the one and only, the mayor of Miami-Dade County, my sister, my friend, Daniela Cava. Let me tell y'all something. When I was running for office, okay, after giving Miami-Dade County my blood, my sweat, because I started at the age of 21. But même pas l'anglais, j'ai commencé à travailler pour Miami-Dade County, okay? When I started having my entire career in Dade County, and I decided to leave because the politics was too ugly. It was too ugly in Miami-Dade County. And I reached out to Daniela. I said, Daniela, this is what I plan on doing. Every single, most of the elected officials, most of them, I won't say you, my brother, you know you supported me. Most of them told me no, they were going with my opponents, okay? Because they both, one was a mayor, one was a vice mayor. The first person who gave me, besides my sister over here, my brother, and some other people, the first Moun ki pat Haitien, who gave me an endorsement was Daniela Calva. And this is why I am in Broward County, okay? I'm both. I'm Dade and Broward. I've lived in Dade County. My husband and I decided to move to Broward County, but I've worked in Miami-Dade County my entire career. I was in Tallahassee. I came yesterday just to support Daniela Calva, okay? Because we have to know Daniela Calva had taken Miami-Dade County to the next level. I know the politics of Miami-Dade County. I know the good, the bad, and the ugly. And there's no ugly with Daniela Calva. There's none whatsoever. What you see is what you get with Daniela. And she truly cares. When Marlon Commissioner Bass said, when she said that Daniela Calva started Catalyst Miami, guess what? It was to help the low-income people, the unfortunate one, the underprivileged one. Daniela, we are grateful and thankful to have you as the sole woman who has ever occupied that seat in Miami-Dade County. Yes, and we are going to do everything that we can to make sure that she remains in the seat. So my pass to you, they told us we only have 2 minutes, me and my sister Dottie Joseph. We have only 2 minutes, but I'm going to leave you with something. I wanted to say so much more about Daniela because I have so much to say about this woman who I respect, I have a lot of love for, and I want to see Daniela after being the mayor. Daniela, you know, I want to see you, and you know where I want to see you. I have told you. What I want you all to leave with today, when you leave this place, I won't tell you yet. I won't tell you yet. But what I want you all to do, when you leave here today, it's not that you are going to vote for her. You are going to find 25 people in Miami-Dade County. Okay, that's the task. Find 25. If you can't find 25, find 10, find 15, whatever you can find, to say stand behind Daniela and work hard. Go knock on doors. Give some money if you can. Do whatever you can do to get Daniela Calva re-elected. Don't forget her name. Daniela Levine Calva. Daniela Levine Calva. How many people are you going to find? Tell me, how many? 50. She's going to find 50. Make sure you beat her to it. I love challenges. When somebody told me 50, find 100, find 200, find 300. Let's get Daniela re-elected. Let's do what we need to do. 4 more years for Daniela Calva. Thank you so much. Let's get busy. Let's start working. How many are you going to find? No. Oh, yes. She said 500. Who's going to do 1,000? Who's going to do 1,000? All right. You're going to do 1,000. Come on.
All my residents who are voting for me are voting for Daniela Calva.
That's right. If everyone going to do, how many are you going to do?
I just see 2,000.
Thank you so much. But on the serious note, people, let's get Daniela re-elected. Put your hands together for Daniela Levine Calva.
All right, so, bonjour, buenos dias, good afternoon, shalom. So, I want to just take a moment, like you've heard the history. I don't need to tell you that this is our first female mayor of Miami-Dade County. I don't need to tell you that it's our first Jewish mayor of Miami-Dade County. I don't need to tell you that in a period of a quote-unquote red wave in Florida, we held on to one of the key counties in the entire state. And that is not to be underestimated. I can't get into all the details because she's looking at me funny and she came at me in advance. Even though everybody else got to talk, I'ma just be me and let you know that there's a are here to just big up themselves and aggrandize themselves and say, hey, I got a position, versus those that are there fighting for the people. There are politicians who go for all kinds of things that I don't need to waste time talking about, because you know who I'm talking about and what I'm talking about. And then you have people like Daniela Levine Cava who are there fighting for your actual needs, fighting for the issues that we have in this county. Whether we're talking about the work from Catalyst that was already identified to make sure the underserved, the ones that needed the most financial help, the ones that are the people that just need the most help, whether you're talking about financially, physically, or any other way, she understands that, and she's out there fighting for all of us, not just some of us.
That's right.
Some people are for sale,
that's right,
and some people know how to fight for equity. And they will take flack for it, and when they take flack for it, know that we have your back. So with that, they looking at me funny, I'm gonna stop with my 2 minutes. I could go on, but shout out to 4 more years for Daniela Levine.
And then we're gonna hear real briefly from the mayor.
Bonjour. Je suis magistrat Daniela. Okay, I did not understand most of what was said in Creole, but I'm working on it. Okay, and I learned something new today. Kat Lotani. Right? I said it okay? Ane. Let me do it again. Kat Lotani. It's beautiful to be with all of you. I love Kat. I got it. Kat. I love being here. Thank you so much to the Randy brothers who brought us together, Jeff, and the food was delicious. Can we say the food was delicious? And how beautiful it is here. It's really beautiful, but mostly beautiful because of all of you. Amen. And to my brother and sisters up here, wow, I didn't know it was a testimonial time. But I feel like I'm in church, so I'll say amen. Amen. Thank you. And to my other brothers and sisters, elected and not elected. This is, by the way, you were invited to this event, right? This was a special invitation. We wanted you to be in the room, and you did not disappoint us. You are here. It really fills my heart with joy. And yeah, I'd like 4 more years. You know, 4 was good, but not enough. We know, right? All of us who do this work, we know we need some time to really make sure that those changes last. We can't just change them on the surface. We have to make structural changes, like was made in North Miami. Yes. Yes. And really, it's this champion here. Yes. You know, I've known her for a long time, like she said. We've been on the streets together. We are in Tallahassee and Washington. We have been fighting together. She is a fierce fighter. She is a fierce fighter. And wow, a welcome fighter to the County Commission. So we're so happy you're there. And we have our partners. We have to do it with our cities, with our state. We have federal partners too. But we all have to work together, and we all have to work together for the good of this community. Amen. Amen. Thank you. Amen to that. Look, the first thing I did when I came here 40 plus years ago was learn about the Haitian plight. People were arriving, right? By boat. Incredible. And what were we doing as a community? And I got involved. That was the first thing I did. I got involved in legal representation at Legal Services of Greater Miami. That was my first job, was to work representing people in their fight. And that is how I got to know this wonderful commissioner. So now I'm a new politician. You know, we're all here for the cause. We're not here for the glory. We're all here for the cause. And my plan was to do work outside government, but it wasn't changing. It wasn't happening. So I had to go inside.
Yes.
I had to go. I finally had to go inside. So it was great to be county commissioner. We did some good things to lift up people and their needs and their communities, but not enough. I had to change the culture from the top.
Yes.
And I'm really, really proud that we have been able to do that. And we've done it with great leadership, also with great staff. We've brought in some amazing staff that know the community and serve the community, and we're going to be doing more to showcase that. So you're the grass tops, okay? We're going grassroots.
Yes.
Okay, so with your help, we're going to reach out to more and more. This commissioner has said the word is not getting out. People do not know. So we've been on TV, on radio, we're out there letting people know that's the only way. And we have to go door to door, street by street. So I'm so happy to partner with my beautiful city of North Miami Beach, Miami Gardens, Biscayne Gardens, 34 cities, I love them all. But I love the ones that care the most. I want to be one. So I'm here to talk with you. I don't want to go on because I'm using my 2 Haitian minutes. My 2 Haitian minutes. And what I've been told, all right, I heard from Hunter, this is the Haitian Versailles. Right? Okay, so now it's our time to go back. And what about this young lady, Jessica? So she is my field director. I'm thrilled. Also, we have Danny, another Daniela. My campaign manager, Kayla. Kayla. So we're all here to serve you and to follow up. And in addition to what was said, sign the petition. It's at the door. This gets my name on the ballot. If you get me people to sign, we'll be there quicker. And that part of your job can be over. And you can go on to the next part of your job. So this young woman, I just want to say, we're so proud of her. And her family came. To cheer her on. So, all the way from West Palm Beach. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, she's taking the mic from
Yes, Yes. No. I want to say something about the Haitian Versailles. And I want to take a point of privilege. Guys, donc on est qu'on y a un business, encore plus business, il y a une difficulté, pas vrai? Et c'est un bon restaurant qui offre un environnement comme ça, c'est extrêmement important pour nous supporter. Même chose avec le député Anteti, c'est pas juste seulement pour nous supporter. Comment pour nous supporter? Le gars dit en communion, un mariage référé au bail Wendy's restaurant. Jeff avec Freddy, avec Sunny, bien sûr, oui. They're also sisters, right? They're also sisters. Wife, and then, no, I know it's your wife, I know your beautiful wife. I wanted to say that the brothers, they are also sisters, yeah. Donc, ils sont business en famille, it's a family business, so they need your support, okay? And we have other businessmen here that we need to support, like the penny typers. We need to support them. C'est nous-mêmes qui nous supporter a business haïtien, okay? So give it up for Jeff and his family.
Thank you. Okay, so we're going to go on to the first. We're going to go on to the first question. We have one from Ashley. Is Ashley still here?
Right here.
Where? So I'll go ahead and read it for you, Ashley.
FIU student Ashley.
Yes, FIU student. Okay, so Ashley's asking, in what ways have you expanded affordable and sustainable developments for Haitian residents, and what are we doing to prevent the displacement of Haitians in Little Haiti?
Right, thank you, Ashley. So when I met Ashley coming in, and she talked to me about it as gentrification, right? And that is the fight. I was telling someone, what's the difference between mixed income and gentrification, right? When you displace people, while you're rebuilding and bringing in good things, we don't displace them. That's good community development. Bad community development is gentrification. And now we have what's called climate gentrification, because we know there are higher properties that are more resilient to storm and flood, and they're just pushing people out. Well, that's not good for our community, it's not good for our Haitian community, it's not good for our families, our workforce, bad. It's going to defeat all of us. We'll all go down if we don't figure out how to be inclusive in this rebuilding effort. So I've been talking to developers. Last night I talked to some very prominent developers and architects. They are committed to working with us to turn the tide. We have to work together to turn the tide. In the meantime, the county is working really super hard. With the support of our commission, we have 32,000 units in construction. We have helped 25,000 households not to be evicted. We're giving money to subsidize rent, more money. We're helping people who live in condominiums that have to pay special assessments to pay that with a zero interest loan so that they can not be displaced. We're helping any of you our own apartment buildings that you are debating renovating. We have grants, not loans, grants to give you to fix up the building and keep it affordable. So we're also talking to the school system, more buildings on their property, on churches, more buildings on their properties. Wherever there's land, the county has land that we develop to make it affordable and workforce. So it's a lot to do. We're running a race against time. As more people are coming with money and driving up the prices, the only solution is supply. We have to increase the supply. This commissioner passed a bill to promote community land trusts. As commissioner, I also included community land trusts in what we do with our own dollars. Those dollars mean that property is affordable forever. So they cannot flip it and turn it into something that makes them a profit. They have to maintain it as affordable. Very important initiative. Yes. Great.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Does anyone else would like to answer about Little Haiti? No?
It's in the plan for North Miami. It's in the plan to do more.
Perfect. Okay. We have another question.
Since she's an FIU student, please contact Family Action Network Movement. We're organizing, we need volunteers, so please.
All right, our next question we have about assistance with rental caps and affordability with apartments in Miami.
So we're not allowed in this state to have rent control. The state legislature has decided they know best. Okay? Not only that, but this commission passed new laws protecting advance notice for rent increases or eviction, and the legislature said, no, we don't need that. People don't need those protections. Threw them out, preempted them. We created an office of housing advocacy, and we're helping thousands and thousands of people to relocate, to talk. We negotiate with the landlords, don't kick people out. We are paying legal services programs to support and doing outreach so that people can get lawyers if they're facing eviction. So many, many things that we're doing, but we cannot set rent caps. It's against the law.
Thank you.
Yes, we tried. Okay, a legislator.
So real quick on rent caps, one of the first pieces of legislation that I filed along with one of my colleagues out of Orlando was to get rid of that preemption. As you know, we are not in control, some of us are not in control of the legislature. And the people who are in control do not care about those things. We've been fighting to preserve the Sadowski Affordable Housing Trust Fund, and finally we got to a point where we did, and then the governor decided he was going to take those monies away after we got both chambers and the majority to agree. So it's an ongoing fight, but we're going to continue to fight at the state level as well. But those elections also have consequences.
And I will just add quickly because we don't have time. When they say we have a legislature of 35 Democrats and 85 Republicans. And all 35 Democrats want rent control. So I'll leave it as that, so you would know.
All right, thank you. And we have a question from Jorge right here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mayor, for your divine feminine energy leading the county. I just wanted to really receive your guidance as our leader here in the county, seeing things from the top. What do you think are the biggest challenges that we as a grassroots community can respond or tackle on the most pressing arguments of the corrupt people who still are in Miami-Dade County, or maybe very radical, or your actual opposition? What do you think are the biggest challenges that we have as a community to respond to that in different topics, or just one topic if you can guide us? Because they don't care about anybody or anything. They are radicals, they are, you know, they move people as well, but we want to be stronger, and with you, I know we're stronger together. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, thank you. So I'm not going to comment on any particular person. I will say democracy needs sunlight. You can trust, but you must verify. People need to know what is actually going on. And you know, it takes a lot of time and energy because a lot is going on. Commissioner Jean told me she watched a county commission meeting and was impressed because the level of discourse, the number of topics, and what you don't know what happened before, what went on behind. Who were the lobbyists that lobbied the item? Who were the, you just need the backstory. To know the backstory requires a lot of time. So it's really important that people are engaged with their government. I know this commissioner, these commissioners and legislators, they are open. You ask us, we'll tell you. Yes. So we're not hiding anything. But you need to press and ask. If you cannot get to somebody, you need to find someone who can. So you might not be the best messenger. Maybe there's someone else that can get to that person. And I will tell you this, when you organize, you win. When you organize, you win. This commissioner has an item she's been fighting for to protect outdoor workers from extreme heat. Yes. It's a long path. It's a long path. But she will win, we will win. But you have to be patient, you have to work hard. You can't do everything, you need to divide. So somebody's going to focus on housing, someone's going to focus on workers, and so on. And that is how. Thank you.
And then our next question we have from LaShonda West.
Hi, I'm LaShonda West. I'm a resident here in North Miami.
Closer to your mouth. Just closer to your mouth.
Hi, I'm LaShonda West. I'm a resident here from North Miami and a Miami-Dade County Public School teacher. I have two questions. What is your plan to bring more women to the table so that we can have others breaking the glass ceiling? As well as what is your plan to keep us safe? Because there's a spike in gun violence in our community.
Okay, wow. Well, first of all, ladies, I see a lot of beautiful ladies here. We have to mentor, each and every one of us. It's our personal responsibility. I know St. La has a very beautiful mentoring program. Yes, very good. So, you know, if you can make it formal, make it formal. If it's informal, that's good too. I just came from a book event with Miami-Dade College. Kerry Washington was the speaker, the Scandal actress who's just written a book about her own personal story. And it was all women in the crowd. And the young woman who was moderating was a college student at Miami-Dade College. She came at age 15 from Ghana. And now she's the star, right, at Miami-Dade College, introducing Kerry Washington. It was very moving, and she said that she learned to be confident and proud and so on. We need to give our girls those opportunities. My favorite moment so far as mayor was a Zoom interview with Girl Scouts in the height of the pandemic, and they were allowed to ask me anything, and the little girl said, "How does it feel to be the first girl mayor?" So So, you know, it's different. That's why, you know, sorry gentlemen, we know you support the ladies, right? But it matters when you see people that are like you, whether it's race, ethnicity, gender, it does matter that you see that you could, but you need to reach out and mentor. As far as crime, overall, our crime statistics are good compared to other places. People are moving here because crime is low. Does that mean that gun violence has gone away? Not at all. And now we have, excuse me, these sad gun laws. Anybody can pack one, right? I mean, it's everywhere. It's terrifying. So what can we do about it? We have invested in Miami-Dade County in prevention very effectively. Any of you know Stephanie Sylvester? She's a friend of mine. I was just with her at this event. She's got some of our Fit to Lead students. These are young people who were heading maybe the wrong way. And we pick them up and we give them well-paid jobs. They're making living wage jobs. And we wrap it around with services. Our police department has all kinds of programs in the community. We have very strong trust of our community with our law enforcement. And that has been earned. It has been earned. That means we can solve crimes. It means we can prevent crimes, but we need to do more. Everyone needs to be, just like the other answer, everyone needs to be involved. Crime Watch. You don't have Crime Watch in your neighborhood? It's a great, great way to build community safety. You know, you cannot just trust on law enforcement. You have to see something, say something, and people need to feel comfortable telling law enforcement when they see something. Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, tell me you did not learn a lot from our mayor today. She was just so inspiring. As you know, she fights for fairness, equality. She has been with the Haitian community. She's a strong believer on fighting for the Haitians' right. So therefore, it's really encouraging to hear everything, all the plans she has for us, and for us to be out there, to go out there and vote for her, to make sure she gets another 4 years. With BPX TV Réseau, channel 18.6. Good night.